Warning: this video contains top secret information. For the safety and security of those involved, the lawn care expert's identity has been protected.
Hello. I have been doing lawn care for many years, and I always get asked how I get such prominent stripes in my lawn. Well, today I'm going to share with you the best kept secret in lawn care, and that is the lawn striper. It is a very complicated instrument that uses weight, gravity, light reflection.
Just kidding. Let's get out of the weeds. Welcome back to another episode of Out of the Weeds Lawn Care, where today I'm going to be teaching you all about striping your lawn. First off, I want to thank all of you who have been watching my videos and those of you who have subscribed. So if you're not subscribing already, please hit the subscribe button and like these videos. I really do appreciate all your guys' support. First off, what is lawn striping? Well, lawn striping is actually whenever you mow your lawn and you get those prominent, really light and dark stripes in your lawn that you see. So what a lot of people actually don't know is that those stripes just don't happen naturally from me mowing. I actually have a tool that's attached to the back of my lawnmower that helps make those stripes so prominent. Most mowers you see actually have a little skirt kind of on the back of them, and I'll show you a picture just on mine. And that skirt is actually to help prevent debris in that from coming back and getting your feet. But what it also can do, that skirt, is it kind of lays the grass over. And so that's what a lawn striper actually does, is it helps to lay the grass over. So with those skirts, you will start to see a little bit of stripes because as the skirt goes across the grass, it will start to bend the grass over. But to actually get the very prominent stripes that you see kind of in my pictures and in my videos, it actually requires a lawn striper. So you can see here that the lawn striper is actually just a series of rollers that is just attached to the back of my mower. And you can kind of see it just rolls back and forth whichever way I go. And then also it can go up and down. So if you kind of have any hills or bumps in your lawn, that it goes up and down with it. And this weighs about just a little over 20 pounds. So there's some weight to it. So what the striper is actually doing is bending the grass in whatever direction I'm mowing in. And so what happens is once you combine the direction that I'm mowing plus the light reflecting off of the grass, that's what gives you the different colors that you see, either the light or the dark. So you can see here as we get a little bit closer into the lawn, if you look, you can see that all the grass in this light section, you can see that all the grass there is pointing away from us. And so the light reflected off that grass is always going to give it that light appearance. So now when you look over here, all of this grass here that appears darker, you can see the direction it's laying is always facing towards us. So the light reflecting off of that is going to make the grass appear dark. And that is all lawn striping is. It's just how the light reflects off the grass. And so having that roller on the back of the mower, what it does is it just, since it's so much weight, it just pushes the grass over, making those stripes a lot more prominent, giving you that beautiful striped look. So if you do a search online, you will see that there are a wide variety of different stripers you can use. And so I've only ever used the striper that I have, and it's from Big League Lawns, and it's called their Checkmate striper. They make it for almost any mower that you can imagine. You go on their website and you type in what type of mower you have and its model, and then they will have a striper for you. So I've actually used their striper on 2 different mowers, and all I needed to do was get sent some different parts to be able to attach it from one mower to the other, all with the same striper I had. And so working with that company, everybody was always nice to work with. They responded quickly. So I actually can't recommend them enough. They've been a great company to deal with when I've had that. So if you're looking for a great striper, the only one that I recommend is the Big League Lawns Checkmate striper. The next thing to note is that just because you have a striper on the back of your lawnmower doesn't necessarily mean you will see the stripes. In order to see the stripes, you have to combine 2 things. Number 1, sun position. Where the sun is in the sky throughout the day is going to greatly affect how you see the stripes. or it'll even make it to the point to where they're impossible to see the stripes. The second thing that you need is that you need to mow in the proper direction and combine that with where the sun placement is to see the stripes the best. And this will maximize the view from anybody who is looking at your lawn. So here I am out in my yard, and you can see the sun is actually behind me. You can see from the shadow of the basketball hoop. So the sun is behind me, and you can see here, you can really see the stripes that I mowed here just a couple of days ago. This was 2 days ago when I mowed. So now, when you turn this around and we're facing the sun, you can still see where the stripes are, but they're nowhere near as prominent as what they were whenever the sun is behind you. So I will put some examples of pictures on the screen of my yard from different angles. Angles with the sun behind you when you can see the stripes, and angles when the sun is in front where you can hardly see the stripes or can't see them as good. And so that's the one thing to remember. You're always going to see the stripes better whenever the sun is behind the viewer looking at your yard. And so one thing you want to know if you're going to get into making those stripes is timing up how you're mowing based on the time of day and where the sun's going to be at. There's an easy website you can go to find this out, and that is suncalc.org. There's actually even, I know for Android, they actually have an app, because I just have an app on my phone for it, but you can just go to suncalc.org and you'll be able to type in your address, and you will be able to see a satellite view of your address and see where the sun is around your home for the time of day. And so if you can see, I'll put it on the screen here. So in the morning at my house, the sun is actually towards my side yard, and it's behind my side yard. So the people that are on that main road by my side yard get a great view. So what I like to do is I mow in that direction, pointing the stripes directly at where the sun is going to be at from their view. So when those people are driving down the road or walking down the sidewalk, the sun is behind them and the stripes are pointed right at them. So they get a great view of the stripes. And so around midday, the sun is on the front of my house. So if I want people to see stripes on my side yard, I need to mow in a pattern that goes the length of my side yard, pointing the stripes directly at the sun. So that way, whenever someone's coming down that road or walking down the sidewalk, sun's still behind them and the stripes are pointed right at them. The next thing to consider is your mowing direction. So having the sun behind the viewer will help them to see the stripes, but if you don't mow the stripes in a way that are pointing at them, they won't be able to see them anyway. So you can see a perfect example of this is my 4th of July mow that I've been doing. So I've actually, each 4th of July, I've been mowing an American flag in the lawn. So I'll put a picture on the screen here, and you can see that the angle I shoot video or take pictures of is always from the side. It's never straight on from the flag. And the reason that is because if I'm facing the flag head on, the stripes are going across me and not pointed at me. And so you won't be able to see them as noticeable. So that's why I go with that kind of offset angle. I wait till about midday to shoot the video when the sun's directly behind the camera, and then those stripes are pointed right at you, and so you can really see the stripes on the American flag. And that's just the same for any pattern that you do in your lawn. You always want to think of sun behind and stripes pointed at the people. So lastly, I will put some pictures on the screen of what my lawn looked like before I had a striper, and some pictures of what it looks like now that I have a striper. And you'll be able to see it's a night and day difference. You can still see some lines when I mowed before, but now that I have a striper, it's completely changed the game and made my lawn a step above most of the other lawns around, because so many people don't even know lawn stripers exist. Even people that have really beautiful yards, so many of them aren't striping your lawn. So if you want to take your lawn to the next level, I highly recommend getting a lawn striper. You definitely will not regret that purchase. And so to finish this off, I have a time-lapse video that I made from my mow a couple of days ago that'll really highlight how prominent the stripes are. And you'll see in the video that I actually implement a little bit different of a pattern. I actually made the stripes double wide to kind of give that commercial mower look that's a little bit wider than just my 21-inch mower. thank you for watching another video. I'll see you guys next time when we get out of the weeds and into a beautiful lawn.